As if the Rings of Power wasn't enough to bury Lord of the Rings.
Warner Brothers is doing what's-this? Now Smeagol be a woman. Slay Queensies.
Yes, folks, as if Rings of Power wasn't enough. They are rebooting the original trilogy, if I can put it up. Share. Boom. Yeah, so Lord of the Rings films in the works at Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers are just trash now. And no one cares about Warner Brothers anymore. So the announcement comes 20 years after Peter Jackson's trilogy was released amid a scramble for franchises at Warner Brothers. So they're heading back to Middle Earth to make more adaptations of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit I didn't mind The Hobbit, quite frankly. I'm a fan of Martin Freeman. But the Battle of the Five Armies was, quite frankly, rushed. And it wasn't my favorite. My favorite personally was the first one, but first and second, but it wasn't as bad as the Rings of Power. The second the trailer came out, I knew it was going to be shit because they were rewriting Tolkien. They pushed identity politics instead of the story, and it was bloody boring. Sorry if the camera's lagging, folks. So yeah, so they're making multiple films based on Tolkien's books. The cost of the deal with the Embrace Group, the Swedish gaming company that owns Tolkien's rights to Tolkien. So they will be developed through the Warner Brothers production company, New Line Cinema. So yeah, the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings was brilliant, and Peter Jackson stated in an interview he wouldn't try to change Tolkien's lore for the sake of identity politics. So they've kept us in the loop every step of the way. In other words, we're telling you we're doing this. We don't give a shit. F you, I presume. So, yeah. Following our recent acquisition of Middle-earth Enterprises, we're thrilled to embrace this new collaborative journey with New Line Cinema in trashing Lord of the Rings, bringing the world of Tolkien back to the screen in shit and trashy ways. In other words, pushing identity politics out of the story. We understand how cherished these works are, and working together with our partners at New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers, we plan to change the past and make it progressive. Slay Queen! Men are trash! Femboys! Yeah, it's because that worked so well in Rings of Power. The dislike ratio to likes was off the charts. I was one of the people who disliked the Rings of Power trailer. You can see I'm getting a bit better, folks. Actually, on the subject of my health, I was a bit tired yesterday, so it might go off and on. The thing is, don't do too much, folks. So yeah, so the new heads of Warner Brothers film division, Mike DeLuca and Pam Abbey, who oversee Warner Brothers and New Line, are behind multi-year deal. Oh boy. So DeLuca and Abbey took an unprecedented leap of faith on shitting on Lord of the Rings, but signaled that any new films would not necessarily. In other words, more stuff like Rings of Power. Yeah, and I'm just going to bring them up now. So let's have a look at these people, shall we? The people who are making it. So Michael DeLuca. Let's have a look. So, Moneyball, yeah, watch that film. So I have no idea what any of these things are. So the Babysitter's Club, Sisters, Brothers. Oh God, 50 Shades of Grey. That's a sign, isn't it? 50 Shades Darker. Oh, well, he wrote an episode of Star Trek Voyager. So, Pamela Abdi. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. So, Queen and Slim. A Million Little Pieces. Kill Them in Messenger. Man on the Moon. The Footloose remake. I have no idea what... I don't even know what the majority of these films are. Sorry. So, yeah, that's... So, yes, even more woke trash from Warner Brothers. Quite frankly, this is going to flop the second the trailer comes out because they're going to insert identity politics. And quite frankly, we're all tired of this shit. If you like this video, I might do more. This is a little experiment. I've also been experimenting with my backdrop. I'm thinking of going more like this. I tried putting it up at the shelf, but it wasn't as successful as needed. A little update finally on the Doctor Who thing. My film, I've nearly finished typing the dialogue for Act 1. Got a few scenes to do. I'm a bit about how I'm going to film. Oh, that's my phone. I am a bit, about how I'm going to film it because, my health is a concern. And if I get too tired, I'll end up completely knackered. In fact, yesterday, I spent the morning and the afternoon sleeping. So I hope I don't get worse. I've got to get better. So I'm unsure about what to do with filming. And I'm really, So anywho, that ends this video for today. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. So goodbye and good night.